Well, hey guys, hi. It is Brent Abel here, WebTennis.com, back with another episode of What's the Right Shot? And in today's episode, we've got Len Wofford, who just returned a very tough down low return to serve to the server Paul Wolf. And I'm going to stop the video right here and ask you, if you are Len, what do you think is the right shot? What shot would you play? I want you to think about that for a second. I'm going to be right back in about 30 seconds and show you the shot that was played and a court positioning mistake that I want to make sure that you are not making. So be sure to stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm back here with you, and again, Paul Wolf with the serve, and a nice return to serve down low by Len Wofford. And first of all, here's the court position mistake that I see a lot, where the returner's partner starts here on the service line, which I like, because you can do a couple things. Number one is you can help with the call if it's close, where your partner, the returner, really doesn't have a great angle to be able to make that close call there in the service line. But number two, that worst case, let's say that that this return ends up going right back here to the server's partner, who in this case is Mark Peterson. Well, if you're standing right in the middle of the box, you know what? All of this area here is wide open for an easy volley. So I like to stand here to start the point, just as sort of insurance. And yeah, I don't mind looking back to seeing my partner's return. This, of course, is assuming that the server's partner is not a mad poacher. If this guy's poaching all the time, then you know what? No, I'm not going to look back. I'm going to focus on this, just to make sure that this partner or that this player is not moving. And yet, what happens here? What happens here with Bill is Bill does not move up, stays right there, and really makes this first volley from Paul so much easier, because he has not moved up and sort of closed down the middle and really sort of forced Paul into a trickier first volley. And anyway, let's go ahead and look at the shot that Len's at that Len ends up playing. Apologies. Morning, coffee, you know the routine. I'm sure some of you thought maybe up the line would be a good choice. Into the middle, always a great choice. Maybe a roller over in here, or certainly is anticipating that Paul's going to move up, maybe a lob deep. And you know what happens here is Len plays a ball that is intended for the middle and actually stays up a little bit high for Paul. I could have stopped the video here and asked you, what do you think is the right shot here for Paul? Here's the mistake that we initially saw from Bill off that return, and we're seeing it again. And I'm not picking on him, because this is a great example of what I see just about in all skill levels. Guys and gals, is this player, the returner's partner, never gets off of that service line and opens up not only the middle, but opens up this area here too, or makes it an easier ball to get volleyed down at the feet. And this is exactly what Paul does. He just redirects that pace into this part of the court. So guys, I'm going to play this back in real time and let you kind of pick it apart yourself. But again, if you are the returner's partner, you got to make sure, if you start here, that you move on up here on good returns. So guys, as always, got to get out there today and help someone else have another spectacular day. If you struggle at all with forehand, backhand volleys, when you've got a put away opportunity, just like we saw in this video where Paul really plays that nice, very compact, very minimalist stroke technique forehand volley for the winner. If you struggle at all, I've got a free tip for you that's going to help you better understand how can you absorb that incoming power on your volleys so you don't overcook them, you don't do too much, but you have just the right amount of stroke technique to be able to redirect the ball exactly where you want it to go. So right below this video, there is a link. Click it and it's going to take you over to that free video tip for your volley.